Hey guys, we've got another preset pack that we'd like to share with you. It is the Cosplay Preset Collection for Adobe Lightroom, and I really think you're gonna like it. This video is broken up into two different sections. First, I'm gonna walk you through how to install Lightroom presets, and then I'm going to show you these presets in action. If you already know how to install the presets, just jump to the second part of the video and you're good to go. So let's jump right in. Okay, so after you have made a purchase on Photonify.com of one of our Lightroom presets, you'll be taken to the purchase confirmation page, which you see here on the left, and you'll also receive a purchase confirmation email, which you see here on the right. So no matter what preset or what bundle you purchase, it'll be the same process here. So here we've purchased the Autumn 2 presets on the purchase confirmation page we see, and on the right is the email with that same file, Autumn 2 presets. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to download the file from both places, from the website as well as the email. And so we'll click here, and that will download the file onto our computer. All right, there you go. It's in my download folders now. And I'm also going to come to the email and I'm going to download the file from there as well. So click on Autumn 2 Presets. It will give us a redirect to a website where the file is hosted, and it will download that same file onto our computers. All right, there you go, right in the downloads folder on my computer. I do want to point out that you don't need to download from both locations. I was demonstrating that you are able to download from either location. So you should be good to go. Okay, so now that you have the file downloaded, let's figure out how to install it inside of Lightroom. So I'm going to move it here onto my desktop so we can work with it. And I'm going to unzip the file by just double clicking it, and my computer will unzip the folder inside, and there we have the Autumn 2 presets. So one thing I would like to point out about what is inside of this folder, as well as all of the other preset collections, is that we have 3 different file types, and that allows you to work with these presets on both the mobile and desktop, as well as the legacy Lightroom. So we have the old LR template and the newer XMP, and then the mobile DNG file in there, all for your convenience. But all 3 of them are the same preset, just in different file formats. All right, now we're going to figure out how to get those presets that we just downloaded inside of Lightroom. So the first thing we'll do is come up to the menu bar to the Lightroom Classic and click on Preferences. The second tab in, you see Presets, and from there we'll go down and click on Show All Other Lightroom Presets. And what that's going to do is open up our Finder, our file browser, and I like to do the column view here so I can see the hierarchy. And we'll see a folder named Lightroom, and inside of that we'll see a folder named Develop Presets. And then inside of that one we'll see 2 subfolders, Lightroom Presets and User Presets. What we'll want to do with the preset that we just downloaded is drop it next to the Lightroom Presets and the User Presets right here in the Develop Presets folder. And so I'm going to go back to my desktop, and I'm going to grab this folder of presets and move it into that folder, that Develop Preset folder, right next to these 2 other folders. Okay, just drop it right in there. Yes, let's move it. And there you go. That's essentially what it takes to install it. But there's one more step, and that is to restart Lightroom. So once we restart it, Lightroom will then recognize that there's some new presets in the file structure, and it will then populate the preset panel on the left. So let's go ahead and quit out of Lightroom and start it back up and see if it can recognize the new presets that we just downloaded and put into the file structure. Okay, so let's start Lightroom back up. One thing you'll notice that'll happen is that Lightroom is going to scan through its file structure, and it's going to see if there's anything new there, and we just put some new presets there. It's also going to see if the format is compatible. If it's not, then it will convert that format. There we go, we just saw it convert the format to the new XMP format for us. And so you didn't have to do anything with that folder that you received from Photonify that had the 2 extra files, the LR template and the DNG. Lightroom took care of that for you, and it created the preset that was compatible with Lightroom and then made the category of it so that you didn't have to do anything manually yourself. And that category shows up here on the left side right there. It says Autumn 2 Presets. So there we go. There's our presets now installed here in Lightroom, going from photonify.com to your desktop to the folder file structure under Lightroom, and now in your Develop tab inside of Lightroom. And you should be good to go. And this works for all of the presets from Photonify, the free ones as well as the premium ones. And you are set on installation. So now let's talk about using them. Okay, now that you've installed the cosplay presets, let's go ahead and apply them to some of the photos I have here. I've got 3 photos that I'm going to apply. I've got 2 stormtroopers, and I believe this is a Captain America, a miniaturized version of him. I'm here in Lightroom under the Library tab, and to move them into the area where I can apply some of these presets, I'm going to click on Develop, and then we're going to come over here. So let's start with our Stormtrooper, which is a common Comicon cosplay costume. And let's see which one of these presets is going to apply the best. Now, I've gone through earlier, and I picked some that I thought were good, but let's look at a couple of them before we jump to the one that I personally like. So you see that we've broken down the presets into some different sections here. We have Indoor, Pop, and Portrait for the Comicon cosplay costume presets here. And the reason that this is significant is that, like, indoor, obviously there's going to be a lot of indoor activities at a Comic-Con and when you're doing cosplay. But there's also some outdoor things. Consider Halloween, that's outdoor for the most part. But indoor lighting, meaning you're going to get some additional blue in your photo, and so you'll see that extra oranges and yellows, things that'll warm up the photo, you'll find those quite a bit in the indoor part. For this one, this photo doesn't suffer too much from indoor lighting. The camera corrected a lot of that, and so we can jump in to apply a preset that enhances the photo visually and adds some additional character. The one that I liked for this one was Portrait 9. While it does add some warmth, it also adds some reds and some oranges. Stormtroopers aren't known to be good. Well, there was a time where they were, and I guess they rebelled, and, well, they weren't rebelled, they were part of the Empire, right? This photo needed some personality added in the form of some mood lighting, and so we've added some color shifting into the orange spectrum here, all right? So looking at the before and after here we go. A lot more ominous here. All right, I like it. Okay, let's go to the next photo, our miniature Captain America. Now, this is a very clean photo, right? There's no color correction, there's no filters applied to it, and it looks great. However, it just looks like a kid wearing a mask. So let's add a preset that makes it look like a small superhero instead. So again, because there isn't any indoor lighting that we're counteracting, we can jump right into the other presets. In this case, there are some pop presets that are going to exaggerate some of the colors that you'll find, or shift the colors. But I don't necessarily want to shift. I want to add some personality and focus on this boy's face and make him look like a superhero. So I actually like Portrait 1 here, or Portrait 2. Now let's do the before and after. This first one looks like he just got out of a bath, and this one looks like he just got out of a battle. And we definitely want to look at making the photo jump right into battle, right? So here we go. This preset really increases the detail, adds a little bit of grunge and some, it's not dirt, but it definitely adds some silver tones in there in order to make this little boy into a little hero. I like what we got there. All right, let's look at the second Stormtrooper here. And there's a different preset I wanted to apply to this one. For this one, we're looking into the portrait area because the lighting is not such that it needs to be shifted away. I like Portrait 1 here. Now, so you look at the before and after. It's not as ominous as the previous one, but it adds some character. There's additional grain added here. It gives it extra depth in the photo. There we go. I like it. All right, so that's the cosplay preset collection from Photonify. All right, so hopefully that walkthrough was helpful and that you're confident that these presets will really make your cosplay or Comic-Con photos, whatever you have, make them come to life and add some vibrant colors as well as some personality. So hopefully this was helpful. Head over to Photonify.com. You can grab a freebie of the cosplay preset right from this collection and try it out on some of your photos. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and buy the whole preset pack. It's compatible with both desktop and mobile. For your convenience. And so thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.